I received a few comments like this and this on my previous video, but was I actually wrong? Not really. To clarify, ChatGPT is a version of GPT-3, commonly referred to as GPT-3.5. While it may not be publicly acknowledged, it is likely that this GPT-3.5 is just a subset of the GitHub Copilot model to improve its programming capabilities. In fact, with just a basic understanding of the concepts I discussed in my previous video and a little creativity, you can create your own ChatGPT using the GPT-3 model, HTML, and JavaScript. Let me show you how it's done. First, we need to set up an HTML file with some elements to create the actual chat box. You can do a lot here, but the most crucial elements are the scrollable box as well as the containers for the user and bot messages. I want to use my version of ChatGPT to assist me in programming tasks. To accomplish this, we will import our own custom script.js as well as the marked and prism.js libraries to aid in the formatting. Next, we can move into our script.js file and set up the actual chat box functionality. First, we'll add a scroll to bottom function to ensure the chat box stays scrolled down automatically, as well as a clear input function to clear the user's input after they submit. Next, we'll create two functions to send the actual bot and user chats to the text box. These functions will take in text as an argument and pass them to the HTML element. We'll create a keyup event on the input element and listen for the user to press enter. If enter is pressed and input is not empty, then we'll call the user chat function and clear the user's input. And now we have a fully functional text box that we can use for ChatGPT. Before diving into creating a function to utilize the GPT-3 model in our code, let's discuss why ChatGPT stands out among other AI tools. Unlike other large language models, ChatGPT has the ability to retain information from past conversations in the current thread. Unfortunately, this method will not work for us as the OpenAI API limits us to about 3,000 words per call. To work around this, we'll just create a function named summarize that'll utilize the GPT-3 API along with some prompt engineering to return a summary of a given string. Next, we'll create a function that will handle the AI's response to the user. This function will first check if there is a previous conversation history, and if so, it will include a summary of that conversation in the current prompt. We will then create another API called OpenAI, but this time we will include specific instructions for the AI assistant in the prompt. Here, you can customize the prompt to fit the needs of your specific application, but in this case, we'll tell it that it's a highly intelligent programming bot. Then we just need to go back into our input listener and add the calls, and that's it. First, let's ensure that our summarization function works and our ChatGPT can remember short-term chat. Great, it looks like the short-term memory is working. Now let's see if it can actually program. And it works. You can even use the short-term memory functionality with the code as well. Thanks for making it to the end of the video. The truth is, I'm a new YouTuber and I appreciate all the comments and feedback that I receive. And I would appreciate it if you left a like or a comment if you enjoyed. And I will see you in the next one.